Today we are going to start our chapter number 16, Prepositions. Okay, waiting for one or two students, then I will start the lecture. Okay, wait for 1 minute. Okay, now students, all of you know about prepositions, that prepositions indicate relationship between two nouns or two pronouns and one noun or a one pronoun. Okay, without prepositions we cannot complete a sentence. For example, if I say I'm sitting on my sofa, so on is a preposition and it is showing relationship between I and sofa. I is a pronoun and sofa is a noun. So pronoun, a preposition shows relationship between nouns and pronouns. And without preposition, the meaning is not clear. Take out your rough copy so that you can note down the important definitions. This is the definition of preposition is a word that helps connect nouns and pronouns with a verb or adjective in a sentence. Okay, so it shows relationship basically. There are 5 main types of prepositions: simple, double, compound, participle, and phrase prepositions. Whenever all of you know that last time we were discussing phrases. So you people know that what is a phrase? Phrase is a group of words. Phrase is a group of words. So prepositional phrase is also a preposition with a verb, preposition with an adjective, preposition with a noun. Okay. So whenever we are using a preposition with some other part of speech, it becomes a prepositional phrase. Okay. So preposition shows relationship between nouns and pronouns, or it connects the nouns and pronouns with verbs and adjectives in a sentence. The 5 main types of prepositions: simple, double, compound, participle, and phrase prepositions. Okay. Now, the first is simple preposition, as the name indicates. Single word preposition. One word preposition. One word preposition is called a simple preposition. One word preposition is called a simple preposition. Note down the definition and give me 1 second. Okay, students, so I was telling you simple preposition is single word preposition or one word preposition. For example, on, in, at, above, below, beyond, over, along, across, off, from. These are simple word prepositions. Simple prepositions are the single word preposition. Okay, for example, he's walking along the path. I walk through the forest. They are going to the market. He's moving towards Tinsley Road. Okay, so to, towards, in, into, at, above, beyond, below, under. These are all simple preposition. Second, double preposition. When two prepositions are coming in a sentence, it is known as double preposition. It is essential that it should be preposition. Sometimes when preposition is coming with a verb with an adjective, then it is not double preposition, then it is a compound preposition. Okay, so there's a difference. When we use double preposition, it means two prepositions. When we are putting two prepositions, then it is known as double preposition. For example, the dog jumped out of the moving car. Out of. Two prepositions. One is out and one is off. The child hid inside of the cabinet. Inside is and off. Both are prepositions. So the double preposition is formed with the conjunction of two simple prepositions. Okay, when we are joining the two simple prepositions, you should know the difference. And compound preposition is formed the conjunction of a non-prepositional word and a simple preposition. It means that when you are joining a preposition either with a verb, a noun, an adjective, or another adverb, then it becomes a compound preposition. So there's a difference between double preposition and compound preposition. So simple, the first one was simple preposition. Simple preposition means one word preposition. Okay, single word preposition. One word preposition is a simple preposition. Double prepositions means two simple prepositions. If two simple prepositions are coming in a sentence, it is known as double preposition. Note down the definition side by side. Now, compound preposition. When we put together a preposition with a verb, with a noun, or with any part of speech, it is known as a compound preposition. For example, according to, thankful to, fond of, grateful to, in spite of, because of, okay, desirous of. These are all compound prepositions, okay. Believe in, believe at. These are all compound prepositions because you are putting the prepositions with a noun, with a verb, with an adjective, okay, like thankful, grateful. These are all adjectives. Thankful to, I'm thankful to you, I shall be highly thankful to you. In application, you people write, kindly grant me leave for 2 days, I shall be highly thankful to you. Okay, so thankful to, grateful to, these are adjective with preposition. Believe in, verb with preposition. Okay, believe at, noun and preposition. Then is participial prepositions. Like verbs, participial prepositions are just have verbs which end in either ing or third form of verb. Ed means the third form of verb. Okay, so participial prepositions means present participle which are ending in ing and ed participle which means the third form of verb. Okay, these are some participial prepositions because all the ing verbs cannot be used as a preposition. Only few words. Considering, notwithstanding, pending, regarding, respecting. Okay, these are few. Now students, all of you note down this thing. All the prepositions of place, their differences. So when you are going to start, we'll start doing our exercises, then you are not going to face problem. So we have discussed that preposition helps to show connection between nouns and pronouns with adjectives and adverbs in a sentence, or the simple definition, it shows relationship between nouns and pronouns in a sentence. There are five main types of preposition. The first one is simple preposition. Simple means one word preposition. One word preposition is known as simple preposition, like on, in, at, above, beyond, below, over, above. Then double preposition is formed with two prepositions, out of, inside of, Okay. Then compound preposition, when we are using preposition with a verb or an adjective or a noun. Okay. For example, believe in, accused of, fond of, according to, in spite of. Then participial prepositions which end in ing or have ed form, considering, notwithstanding, respecting, regarding. Okay. So clear to everybody? Who is going to tell me what is simple preposition? Please raise your hand. What is simple preposition? Ji beta, what is simple preposition? Class 7th, are you sleeping? Okay, I myself asked. Ji Kinza, what is simple preposition? Ji Tabin, what is simple preposition? Hurry up. Ji Musaf,
Yes.
what is simple preposition?
Simple prepositions are words like at, for, in, of, on, over,
Yes,
and
yes,
under.
yes, yes. So why you are so confused? One word preposition is a simple preposition. Simple definition. One word preposition is called a simple preposition. Two words preposition is called a double preposition. That is the main difference. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm going to tell you, please note it down so that you should know prepositions of place. Many prepositions are used to indicate place. For example, on, in, at, beside, between, along, beneath. And some prepositions are used to indicate time. For example, on, like on Monday, on Tuesday, on 24th January, in the morning, in the evening, for 2 hours, since Friday, since Monday, during the journey, while working hard. Okay. By or at night, by Wednesday, by Friday. These are all prepositions of time. So some prepositions are used to indicate place. For example, if I say he is walking on the road. Okay, so indicating place. Where he is walking on the road. I will submit this homework on Monday. So this is time. When are you going to submit your homework? I'm going to submit the homework on Monday. Okay. Similarly, the children are in the classroom. Place. Where are the children? The children are in the classroom. Then if we are going to use the same preposition as time, then what we will say, um, I usually have cereals in the morning. Okay, I usually have cereal in the morning. So indicates time. At, meet me at the bus stop. Place. Okay. At, uh, my uncle reached home at 2 o'clock. Okay. So there's a difference between preposition of place. Now you see that I have used the same preposition to indicate place and to indicate time. Okay. Now students, this is maybe you might be knowing about the difference between and among, because in the exams I'm going to ask you fill in the blank, so you should know all these differences, otherwise you will not be able to do it. Prepositions sometimes can be confusing. Now, between and among. Between means two. Among means more than two. Okay? So between is used for two persons. Among is used for more than two persons. Now the same examples I have given, but I have changed the object. The teacher distributed the sweets dash the children. Children are many. So I'm going to use among. The teacher distributed the sweets dash Alia and Sarah. Alia and Sarah are two between. So it's very easy to remember the difference between and among is that between indicates is used for two people or things, and among is used for more than two people or things. Okay. Another preposition which is confusing sometimes, beside and besides. Beside means at the side. Muzammil is sitting beside Shayan. Musaf is sitting beside Ali Hassan. Okay, this means at the side of. There is a blackboard beside my chair. Okay, there is a big garden beside my house at the side of. So many examples I've given. When we use the word besides means in addition to. Okay, besides completing my homework, I also learned it. Okay, it means you are doing two things. One thing, you are completing your homework. Second thing, you are learning it. So you can say ki besides means in addition to. Besides going to my granny's house, I also visited the park. Okay, so you are doing the two things. So besides, when we are putting besides, it means in addition to, and when we say beside, it means at the side of. After 5 minutes, I'm going to ask all the differences, so it should be clear. Note it down, please note it down. Giving time to you people to note it down. Yes. Into and in, both are prepositions. Students are confused between into and in. Whenever we use the word preposition into, we use to show movement. The children are sitting in the classroom. The children ran into the classroom. Ran, movement. Okay, they are showing movement, so you are going to put into. We came into the hall. Okay, we entered into the hall. We will not write we entered in the hall. You're going to write we entered into the hall. We are in the hall. Then we will not say we are into the hall. We are going to say we are in the hall. We entered into the hall. We are in the hall. So in is used when something is already present. Okay. And into is used when we are going to show some movement. Okay. 1 second. Yes, Maria Muji.
Teacher, what is the page number?
Better right now I'm just explaining the definitions and the differences so you can note it down. We haven't started our exercise yet. Okay.
Okay.
Just note it down in rough copy. So you should know the differences. Okay. So we use into to talk about the movement of something, usually with a verb that expresses movement, like going into, coming into, entering into. Where's Jane? She has gone into the house. Gone. Helen came into the room. We use in to talk about where something is in relation to a larger area around it. The children are in the playground. Okay. The children ran into the playground. So there's a difference. We are in the classroom, the children are in the playground. The sweets are in the jar. Okay, I put the sweets into the jar. There's a difference. When you are showing movement, then you have to put into. When something is already present and it is related to a larger area, then you are going to put in. Note it down. G. Before going forward, I'm going to ask you people. Okay. So the first is, what is the difference between in and into? Who will tell me? Raise your hand quickly. What is the difference between in and into? Hurry up, beta. Right now I have explained to you people. Other than Musaf, I don't want to ask Musaf every time. Ji Mudassir. Unmute your mic. Class 7th, I just don't understand, beta. From next week, your classes are going to start and you people still are not giving response. Why you don't turn on your mics when I ask you to speak? Ji Kinza, tell me the difference between into and in. You can give me an example. I haven't asked you to give me the definition. I have asked you to give me any example. One example. Yes, Kaleem?
Yes, teacher.
Give me the difference between into and in.
Teacher, I have joined now.
What shall I say? Okay, Kinza, you tell me. Beta, unmute your mic. Yes. Any one example. Yes, Maria Mujib.
Sarah is Sarah has gone into the room. Sarah is in the room.
Yes, that is the main difference. When you are putting it with a verb, when you are using it with a verb, when you are showing movement, like when you are coming into the school, you will say, I walked into the school. You will not say, I walked in the school. You definitely walk in the school, but it is a different case. Okay, when you're already in the school, she has gone into her classroom, she is in the classroom. Okay, so when you are showing movement, then you have to put into. The cat jumped into the river. The cat is swimming in the river. The cat is already in the river in the big play area. But when we say the cat jumped into the river, it's showing movement. With movement, you have to put into, otherwise, you have to put in. What is the difference between and among? It's very easy. Between and among. Yes, Musaf? Yes, Musaf? Unmute your mic, beta. I've unmuted you. Yes,
Between is used for two persons, whereas among is used for more than two persons.
correct answer. Between is used for with two or people or things or animals, and among is used with more than two. Okay, that is the main difference. Okay, good, Musaf. Beside and besides. Beside and besides. G, beside and besides. Muzammil, Mudassir, Tabeen, Shamir, all of you are sleeping? Hmm? Still didn't wake up. Yes, Musaf? Yes.
Besides means at the side of, whereas besides mean in addition to.
Yes, beside means at the side of, besides means in addition to. Good. Okay. Now students, we are always confused when we are going to use to and when we are going to use towards. Please note down this difference. It's very important. It's very easy. Now, basically when we put to and towards, we mean the same. We think that it is the same meaning. It has the same meaning, but there is a difference. Okay, now what is the difference? When we say, look at the example, Sarah is walking towards the library. When we use the word towards, it means that our destination is not final. Okay, it means that Sarah is walking towards the library. She might stop before the library. She might stop at some other place, or she will walk past the library. Okay, it means she is walking in the direction of the library. It doesn't mean that she is going to the library. But if I write this example, Sarah is going, you're walking to the library, it means that the destination is final. She is going to the library. Her destination is the library. Okay? So in this sentence, towards the library means in the direction of the library. When we use towards, we are not describing the destination. Okay? Like if you are saying, I am walking towards the school, it means you are going in the direction of the school, but you are not going to the school. You may go into the school, or you may stop before the school, and your destination is not to the school. But if I say I am going to the school, it means that your destination is final. You're definitely going to the school. Okay, so maybe Sarah will stop before the library. Maybe Sarah will walk past the library. But if I say Jane is walking to the library, it means she's going to the library. Her journey is to the library. Okay? So this is the main difference between towards and to. Towards means like you are going in the direction of something. Like you are saying, I'm riding towards the market. It means that you are just going in the direction of the market. Maybe you intended to go to your friend's house or some other place. But if you're saying, I'm going to the market, it means that your destination is the market. You're definitely going to the market. So students, this is extremely important that you should understand the differences. I'll repeat again. Different prepositions of place we have discussed: on, in, at, above, beyond, below, under. Then preposition of time also. Okay, then difference between and among. Between is for two, among is for more than two. Beside, besides, these are few differences which I've told you, which students are confused with. Then beside, besides. Beside means at the side of. Besides means in addition to. Then towards to. When we use towards, it means in the direction of some place. But if we say to, it means that we are going to that place. Okay, I'm going to the school, it means you're definitely going to the school, your destination school. I'm going to the market, I'm going to my nano's house, I'm going to the park. I'm going towards the park means you're going in the direction of park. Maybe you will stop before the park, maybe you will walk past the park, maybe you will go to your friend's house. Your destination is not the park. Okay, into is used to show movement, and in refers to a larger area, to a big area. Okay, so these are the few main differences. There are lot many because prepositions are many. These are some prepositions of place with examples. Mary was sitting under a tree. I have a friend who lives in Spain. There is a tree beside the river. Michael and Alex were hiding inside the wardrobe. The dog is in front of the man. The bone is between the two dogs. See the difference? Two dogs, so between. If it is three dogs, then among. The red dog is over the fire hydrant. We spent a quiet evening at home. She looks at herself in the mirror. Death Valley is 86 meters below sea level. Okay. Now note down the difference. Prepositions of time. Difference between in, on, and at. Now students, when we put in, we use in with the part of day. In the morning, in the afternoon, okay, in the evening. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, with months. In May, in April, in January, with years. In 2004, in 2020, in coronavirus hit the world in 2019, okay? With centuries, in the 20th century, in the 21st century, in the 14th century. So we are going to use, note it down, this is going to help you people when you are going to fill in the blanks. You're going to put with part of day, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, in May, with months, with years, and with centuries. Okay, this is only for time. We are not discussing place. On with date, date. On 24th, on 25th, on 26th with date. With day. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. Okay, with the dates, with the days of the month, like 4th of July, on the 6th of July, and holidays which have days. On Labor Day, on Christmas Day, on Eid Day, you have to put on. At is used to indicate part of day as well, but only at night, at dawn, at dusk. Okay? At night, at dawn, at dusk. Then at is comes with time. At 5 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. Okay? Then if you are just mentioning the holiday without day, if there's a day, then on. But if there is no day, then you have to put at. For example, at New Year's Eve, at Christmas, at Eid. Okay, then you have to put at noon, at midnight, at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock. Please note it down. Now students, again the same difference between at and in. Okay, but this is for prepositions of place. Preposition of place and time mixed. Okay, now when we are considering about place, we use at for small stations. Okay, small stations, small towns, like at the airport, at the bus stop, at the railway station, at Johor town. Okay, it is used for big cities in Karachi, in Lahore, in Pakistan, in America. Okay, so that is the difference. First of all, when you are using at for indicate a place, there are a good number of people at the park. We will complete the exercise inshallah tomorrow. Tomorrow is your class at 10:40, so please be present all of you so that we can do our exercises. Okay, at, as we have discussed before, that it is used with time. Okay, meet me at 6 o'clock, I came home at 4 o'clock. Okay, once activity, John laughed at my acting in the play. Two, I've told you that one in is like when you are present somewhere. I'm in my friend's place now. I believe in hard working. specify day, month. I prefer to do maths in the morning. In the morning, as I've told you, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. But at night, at midnight, at noon, at dusk. The new academic session will commence in March. With months we put in, with days we put on. Okay. This dress comes in 4 sizes. So it indicates color, shapes, and sizes. Okay. This is just to help you people, so that when you are going to fill in the blanks to do the exercises, then you should know the main differences, at least the main differences between at and in, when they are using as a preposition of place, and when we are using as a preposition of time. Okay. When we are using it time, then at is comes with time, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. At comes with noon, at noon, at midnight. Okay. In comes with month, in the morning, in March, in May. In comes with the part of day, in the morning, in the afternoon. Okay. When you are indicating place, then at comes with small stations, with small areas, like at the park. Okay. At the party. Then it also comes with bus stations, railway stations. Okay. And indicates big places, big areas. Yes. Now on. First of all, on is a preposition of place as well as preposition of time. Time I have discussed that we are putting on with date and with day. On Monday, on 4th of May, on 23rd May. Same examples but with different ways. On refers a surface. I put the book on the table. You are referring to a surface. Where did you put the book? I put the book on the table. Okay. I kept the dishes on the dining table. Specifies days and dates, which I've told you. I'll come on Monday. Reza was born on 15th August. And one on is refers TV or other devices. She's on the phone. She's talking on the phone. You can also write it like this. She's talking on the phone, or she's on the phone. Okay. Okay. Use of for and since. Sometimes we are confused in the use of for and since, that when we have to use for and when we have to use since. When we were doing tenses, I've explained the difference when we are going to use for and when we are going to use since. For indicates period of time and since indicates point of time. For comes with number, for 2 days, for 3 months, for 1 week,